Stardew Valley is a game where you live out the ultimate millennial fantasy, owning a house, touching grass, and talking to people without them screaming and running away. The game's main goal is to have fun meeting characters, growing crops, and expanding your farm until money just pours out of every single hole in your body. But what if you weren't alone? What if there was a strange, hairy creature that lived on your farm, ate your food, and mocked you relentlessly? It's raining, it's pouring, your mom is out whoring. Today, we watch as my wife discovers the joy of playing Stardew Valley with me as her neighbor. I'd like to think that even though I'm not great at this game, I eventually proved myself to be a great asset.
Make sure you close the gate behind you, you savage.
No, don't wanna.
I don't care what you want.
You don't care what you want.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
Alright, what were the other... We had other goals. Shh. Shut up! Reach farmer levering 1 and craft a scarecrow.
Everyone.
Build a silo. I swear. Why did I want to do this? Why? Dan. You done?
Crying.
Why?
It's not even that funny.
Funny is the disrespect I take in this house. God damn.
But before we could start the trials and tribulations of the chaotic farm, I needed a character. A fine specimen of humanity that would blend in flawlessly with the other townspeople. Once I loaded in, it was time for my wife to see the product of my brilliance and creativity.
Let me see what you look. 1 second, I have to cut down this tree because I don't want to go around.
Silence, woman, I have hay.
I also have hay. I have 15 hay. I still can't find our chickens, though, so this is becoming problematic.
All I'm hearing is my wife is having trouble finding...
I'm sorry, can you turn around real quick and face the camera, sir?
I don't understand the problem.
I've heard of this condition. This seems like a serious medical condition, but one that we'll have to deal with at a later date.
We settled into our cozy new home just outside of Pelican Town, taking in our surroundings and really just breathing it all in. To put it bluntly, it was a dump. Rocks, random logs, strange grass that frustrated my colorblind eyes. Purple grass.
Oh, honey. It's not purple.
It's purple, look at it. It's purple.
I love you, even though you're disabled.
But it's purple. Look at it.
It's not purple.
Look how purple that is. That's real purple.
I found the chickens. They're right here. They were here the whole time.
Oh, were they near the purple grass? What color is this grass that I'm looking at?
It's blue.
This is not blue.
It is very blue.
This is not.
It has like little pink, purpley like dots in the center of it, just like the green grass does.
I choose to believe you're lying to me. It was a fucking disaster. But it was a disaster that came with chickens, which made it better than most people's crap starter homes. After taking stock of our new house, it was time to meet the locals. Immediately, our competitive and childish nature took root, turning us into those neighbors who despise each other but still go to each other's barbecues for some reason.
Hey, I want that.
Well, you can't have that, you know why? 'Cause I have it. Nerd. Yeah, look, I got seed. I'm gonna rub my seed in your face.
Well, I have sap.
More like you are a sap. Am I right, fellas? Am I right, Tippy? But instead of borrowing each other's mowers, we exchanged random, exceptionally cursed children's toys we found lying around. What is this abomination that I just found?
I'm gonna plant a couple of seeds.
That's great. Hey, I've got the perfect gift for you.
Oh, God.
Don't you wait right there. I'll be along shortly.
What is that? Keep that away from me. No, don't.
No. Put that in your inventory.
No, what is it? No, take it back. Here.
No. Keep that shit away from me. What's wrong with you? No. I don't want that.
All right, I'll bring it to Gunther tomorrow.
Yeah. Is this my house?
Either one of those. Or technically you could have the main house, but it's mine, so...
Oh, no, this is my house. I live in this sad chamber. This is my sad place. After a long day of mixing and mingling with the locals, we received a letter. The exact same letter, actually. Apparently everyone in this town just photocopies their mail before sending it to us. Willie was back in town, and he had a gift to offer us. I have to go see Willie. He's got something for me.
Oh, I gotta go see Willie, too. He got something for me.
Willie! Willie, give me your rod! With fishing unlocked, I could level almost every skill in the game. Fishing, mining, property damage. Not only that, by our third day, our chicks had finally become full-grown egg layers. Ironic, because the older they got, the more childish I seemed to get.
I don't care what you want.
I don't care what you want. And despite my commitment to mature, big-brained humor for grown-ups, this fish is being a fuck, I still managed to find time to work on the farm. On the 7th, we had our first real objective. Give Mayor Lewis a birthday present. I scoured the map, searching everywhere I could for something to give him. When Danielle told me she could just give me a spare flower.
I might have a flower on me. Let me look. Yeah, come see me. I'm over by the sewer at the river. Can give him this. Oh, no!
All of this was leading up to the completion of our first bundle, which I literally only contributed one item towards. With the foraging bundle finished, the first one at least, it opened the way for other objectives. And it gave me several seeds to plant, and during a rainstorm of all times. And Gunther, man, he was just throwing his seed at me, just getting it everywhere, making it easily the most productive day we'd had so far. With our crop cycles finally established, I could spare some time to go delving into the mines. Danielle's not great at combat in this game, which is fine for me, honestly. It gives me something that I'm better than her at. Plus, I also just really enjoy dungeon crawling in games. At least, I usually enjoy dungeon crawling. Why is my energy so low? Holy shit, what happened to me? Apparently, I forgot my farmer has severe blood sugar problems. By 2 p.m., I was already on the verge of collapsing. Without any buffs to my base energy, I'd have to devour every bit of food I had just to make it down a few more floors. I barely made it to floor 10. 7 o'clock and I was about to drop dead in my tracks from exhaustion. Fast forward a few days, we got word that a new vendor was in the game and he was in town to visit. Marcello's Books, a traveling salesman who loiters behind the Joja Mart in a non-OSHA compliant hot air balloon. I was excited to see what he had to offer, until I realized how expensive his wares were.
How much are they?
Yeah. One of the books he sells makes you run faster.
How much is that one?
15 grand.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, well, I'll have to remember that. You price-gouging cunt. Ashamed at my own poverty, I slunk back to the mines to purge slimes until I felt better about myself. Oh, I got an angry slime. It turns out, my price for snuffing out entire colonies of living creatures is a little more than tree-fitty. After nearly 2 weeks of farming, it was finally time for some jubilation. The Egg Hunt Festival. Fun fact about this game, my wife isn't great at the egg hunt. She loses a lot, actually. Are you gonna win?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And now, it was time for her to go head-to-head with me. It's time! A competition of spouses to see who was the better scavenger.
God.
Meow!
I'm stuck.
No, don't be stuck. Alright. I wonder how we did.
How many did you get?
I don't know.
I did my best.
The winner is... It was a tie, actually. Which means neither of us won, but it also means we kept the children from winning. And that's a win in my book. The next day brought us to the halfway point of spring, and we were getting ready to call it a night on our recording session. There was one more task I needed to complete before I could step away from my computer, happily at least. Abigail wants a bream. Oh, and she's offering a ticket. No problem. I mean, after all, how hard could it be to catch a single fish? That's not a bream. That's not a bream either. That's also not a bream. Oh. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Yes. Bream? Nope, that's not a bream. Starting to lose my composure. I have gotten so many chubs, which is ironic considering how flaccid I am right now at the lack of breams.
I got a second bream. Come back to town.
I also got a bream. One more day of schmoozing up to the locals, I decided I was going to try and romance Leah, the villager I know the least about. She wasn't making it easy. We both live outside of town. Does that mean something? No, you vapid bitch. No, it does not.
Wow, you're trying to woo her and you're being that mean.
Listen, okay? Yes. If you want Farmer Dan's Farmer D, you gotta not be a fucking idiot. Before I can give you STDs, I need to see your SATs. And that's where Danielle and I decided to call it a night. I hope you all had fun watching our exploits. Despite how much we tease and annoy each other, especially me, we have a great time whenever we play this game together. In any case, thank you for watching. Remember to leave a like and tell us how great we did in the comments below. Thank you all again, and I'll see you all next time.